Okay, I'm ready to start this project. So we really need to come up with some measurements. So the goal is to put a little roof right here. That way any stuff coming down from here is not going to splash back and hit the door. I will also have a protected area here where I can put stuff. And I'll do some rearranging over there with the stone. And I'll have a protected area there. So I feel that it should come out to about here. I don't want it to come over this because when you're walking down here, then you're going to hit your head on it. So I can only bring the roof out to about right here, which is enough. It's still about 4 feet, a little over. Now, as far as the slope, so if I start here, if I start right here, that'll give me, I think that'll give me a good 10 inches, 10 to 12 inches of splash guard. If I come down at about this slope, which is probably about a 5 pitch, I'll still be a little higher than the door. And we don't want it to duck. We don't want it to be lower than the door. And that's with any design elements I put on the end and that sort of thing. So that's a good slope. I could go here, but then it's flatter. So I think I'd rather go right there. Third one down, put a board across. So now the next question is, how far out, how long do I make it? So at first I thought even with this. But then I thought, that might not look, I don't know, that might look a little weird. Sometimes when you try to make things even, it doesn't look so good. Offsetting it is safer. So then I thought, well, I could come in here, but then that's going to look a little weird because I need to put one support right here. I could put it here, right on the door frame. I could do that. And I could do it on the other door frame. And then I'd have to put one into the concrete. So that's an option, but I don't know. I think it'd be better if I drill into the concrete because the door frame, this weight could shift that frame, causing problems with the door. So the more I think about it, the more I'm thinking it comes down into right here, which means if I come into here, then I'd want one over there, and I would like to go a little bit further. I'd like to go past those stone, so then maybe one more over there. 3 braces that come kind of low and up like this. Well, maybe up into here. Maybe, yeah. They don't have to go to the end of the roof. They just have to come up into about, so from right there up into the roof, about right there. So maybe 2/3 on that side, 1/3 on this side. I think would be a good ratio. Okay, so my first thing is I need to decide, is it a 1x6? I'm going to screw into the siding here. And I have to hit the, like right here is where the studs are, I think. Let's see. I have to find the studs. I found them once before, so I can find them again. Right there, I nailed it. So right there, you can look at the dimples. And I'll put a test nail in to make sure. But I need to find the studs. I'm going to screw into the studs a 1x6 probably. Let's see. Well, maybe not a 1x6. That would hang down quite a bit. Probably a 1x5 right here. A 1x5 across there first. And I'm thinking about coming out into here. About 1 foot out. At least 10 inches out. And then going over there past those stone a little bit. So I need to get a measurement and go and find a 1x5 bring it over and start marking it where I can screw in and hit studs. Like I know about right here I'll hit, actually probably right there is where that dimple is. I don't know, I have to do a test nail. And we'll have to go right across there, screwing this one in really good. And then I need to decide, do I do 2 of them? Kind of like to have 2 layers, and then I can nail the rafters in at an angle and I'll have 2 inches to go into. Okay, so that's what I'm going to work on, getting the first one in and probably the second one in, and then from there we can cut our first rafter. So that's what it's going to... That's the goal. It's really nice out today. It's like December 16th, but we have a nice day. It's not hot out, but it's reasonable. Okay, let's get started.